set out to take a captivating glimpse into the otherwise little known about world of the equatorial forest pygmy. My journey to the land of the forgotten tribe, the Batwa, began at Mbandaka, the capital of Equatorial Province in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Here I was given an escort of 2 military officers and a jeep. As we approached the first connecting village to the land of the Pygmies, a forerunner was sent to announce our arrival. At this point, we were welcomed by the Bantus and the Pygmies. No sooner had we left the connecting village than we came across makeshift bridges laid across water streams. This had been done by the Bantus under the guidance of a bridge construction overseer. I had heard many stories about the land of the Batwa, but I did not expect this. On our way to Lopanzo, we crossed about 9 makeshift bridges. Logs of timber were carefully placed close together to make these bridges. As we moved on, with the help of the military officers, the bridge construction overseer and villagers, we managed to push the jeep across the water streams where no car had passed for over 20 years. As we moved on, I could not get enough of the beautiful scenery. The serenity of the surrounding equatorial forest with canopies of tall trees was breathtaking. As I approached the entry point at Lopanzo, this time riding on a bicycle, a drum known as Lokole was played to announce the presence of visitors. The drum was played to inform people of our arrival and assure them that we were good people and welcomed. On arrival, I found a jovial crowd, eagerly waiting to know more about the visitors.
Nous vous souhaitons aussi le bienvenu. Merci beaucoup. Bon.
Bantu elder ready to receive us sat high and mighty, surrounded by his advisors. This portrayed the Bantu's dominance over the Pygmies.
Bantus and Pygmies are the same, but we can't eat what Pygmies give us. Bantus are known as Kondos, while the Pygmies are called Batuas. The Pygmies used to live in the forest instead of the village. We used to go to them in order to get fish and meat. The Batuas and Kondos are all created the same.
The Bantu chief had to clear our entrance to the land of the Batua. The drumming of the second Lokole gave us clearance to proceed to the Batua territory. My heart leaped with anticipation as I set out for the last leg of my journey. We were now getting deep into the equatorial forest. Accompanied by the Batua, we crossed a stream of water that led to their village. The water stream reminded me of the Red Sea. The water appeared red, but was amazingly clear as we took a closer look. The sun beneath was white. An old pygmy man guiding us explained these wonders. Why is the water red like blood?
It is just the color of water.
Do you drink this water the way it is? Can you do it now? I see. It won't harm you?
No.
Why are there no bridges here?
There were bridges in all streams of water, from the start all the way to the end. When the water level rises, it carries away the bridges.
Let me have a look at the sun.
I see that it is white, but how come the water is so red? Okay, merci beaucoup.
I arrived at the Batua village exhausted, but nevertheless overjoyed. I was welcomed by music and dance, performed by a group of young men. The Pygmies are natural musicians. Besides their beautiful voices, they use musical instruments such as feet and handbells, drums and flutes. After a short while, my feet gave in, and I was taken to rest under a special shed that the village men used as a meeting place. The young women then moved in with their characteristic dance. Some of them had their faces painted brown, their hair plaited in abstract patterns, using hair beads and adorned in colorful neck beads. What type of dance is this?
It is called chalala, meaning dancing with the feet.
These women explain their attire, which is linked to their marriage tradition. Being natural family planners, a Pygmy man is not allowed to touch the wife until the child is at least 3 years old. Why do you have beads on your hair?
We are just following what our ancestors used to do.
What do they signify?
Our ancestors used to put them on, so we are doing the same thing.
What does the stuff you have applied on your face mean?
Mwalekele, which means within the breastfeeding period, which is at least 3 years, a husband cannot touch his wife.
How old is your child?
3 years old.
There was more music and dance, as the old and young alike joined together. As evening approached, I decided to dig deeper into the Batua's way of life. The equatorial forest is humid and cold. And as the saying goes, necessity is the mother of invention. To keep warm and to cook, the Pygmies discovered an intriguing way of lighting fire, which they demonstrated for us. Which tree is this?
It is called bopimbo. It's from our forest.
Both the two types of timber in use are bopimbo.
Yes, we use two bopimbos, one over another. If I don't get fire in the forest, I can use bopimbo.
The sense of duty is instilled in children right from a very early age. I discovered a child trying to light fire and even attempting to cook in the absence of her mother. At another corner of the village, the Batua mothers were engaged in preparing dinner in their old traditional way. Cassava is the staple food of the Batua. The preparation of cassava is painstaking and requires a lot of patience.
What I'm holding is called mtembi, which is planted to produce cassava. Out of cassava, we make cassava bread, locally known as kwanga, and fufu. I'm now taking the cassava which I'll use to make kwanga to the pool of water.
Where is the pool of water?
It is this way.
Let's go, you show me. The cassava is left in a pool of water for a few days and later cut into various shapes and baked to make cassava bread, locally known as kwanga. I also got to indulge in the male world. Pygmies are forest dwellers who know the forest, its plants and animals. An elderly man explained to me how one would treat themselves in case they were bitten by a snake. When a snake bites you and you are in the bush, what do you do?
I would run very fast and look around for this particular plant, uproot it and chew its roots.
With the soil?
Yes, with the soil. The soil is no problem. You chew it and swallow the juice. As it gets into the bloodstream, you start vomiting. As this happens, you get the strength and run to hospital.
If you are bitten where this plant is not available, what would you do?
This type of plant is also found near water in form of a tree. If bitten by a snake, quickly cut the bark of the tree. You will then take it with water.
Using natural methods, I further learned that the Batua were able to assist a woman in delivering naturally instead of undergoing a cesarean.
In the case of a woman having difficulties in delivering, you will look for this particular plant. Take the knife and peel off the plant stalk. Then make juice out of it and give it to the woman. As soon as she takes it, she will be okay.
Early the next morning, I took a sneak peek into the pygmies' morning routine. The women woke up and swept the homestead. Meanwhile, some of the women took time to plait their hair. The Batua men construct houses making use of natural resources the equatorial forest is well known for. Whose house is this?
It is mine. They are helping me to build because the ones I had before were phased out.
Their beds are also made of wood from the surrounding forest. The art of making these beds is amazing.
When the bed is complete, you can sell it for 1,000 Congo francs, which is about $2 within the village. But outside, it goes for 1,500 Congo francs, which is equivalent to $3.
I got a chance to explore the inside of a Mutua's house. As all this was going on, the children kept busy by playing. Like many traditional African societies, the Batua men gather together once in a while. They have a special meeting place constructed for this purpose. Various artifacts could be seen hanging on the roof of this structure. These artifacts are a cultural inheritance passed on from their forefathers. A closer look at the Batua and their Bantu neighbors revealed structural differences. The Bantus have got a long history with the Pygmies. The Batua have always had to depend on the surrounding Bantu people, whom they would work for in exchange for food and basic needs. Marriage between the two societies is considered an abomination. Yet there are secret intimate relationships that have modified the physical structures of some Pygmies inside the equatorial forest, thus earning them the name Semi-Bantus. The Pygmies have been ostracized for their tradition and cut off from education, healthcare, and other important issues. What are your aspirations?
To become like a Bantu, to be able to read and work in an office, make money and become wealthy.
Why don't you go to school?
I have no money. My parents have no money and nobody can help me.
The children of the Batua don't go to school because of money? All these children don't go to school?
Yes! But the Bantus go.
When you want to get married, how will you choose your partner?
I will choose the one that my heart desires.
What do you want to become in life?
I want to read.
Apart from reading, what else?
To get married.
Within their own society, the Batua have their own practices. A person found guilty of misconduct or negative behavior is usually alienated from the rest of the society. I got to meet one such character. What are all these things hanging up on the roof?
These are reed baskets used for storing food.
Where do you sleep?
I just sleep here. I have no one to help me.
Are you the one who made the bed?
I made it by myself. Who would help me?
Mama kombo na nani?
As I was about to leave Lopanzo, I realized how much these unique people needed our support. I had carried clothes and food supplies, which I set out to openly distribute as per their request. My journey had come to an end. I had witnessed a wonderful world. The most fascinating part of my journey was the music, built up from repeated continuous patterns. Music that could best be described as harmonic, intertwining in a dynamic, rhythmic fashion. And as I left the equatorial forest, this music kept ringing in my ears for a long, long time.